These are habits that I have now that I really want to change when I welcome my baby into this world. Now, disclaimer, because I feel like you have to disclaim everything nowadays. I know things will probably change when the baby gets here, and I know that I'll probably end up still doing these things just because they're ingrained in me, some of them. This is all just kind of like in an ideal world and what I'm going to strive towards. It doesn't mean to say that I'm going to completely necessarily cut these things out. I like to think that I will. First one that I've written down is screen time. I spend quite a lot of time on my phone, doom scrolling in the evening especially, and I also do watch quite a lot of TV in the evening as well. And to be fair, I feel like this one will kind of just sort itself out, because I do feel like naturally I'm just not going to have as much time on my hands to do those things anymore. It's more for when my kid gets a little bit older as well. When they're in the newborn stage, they're not going to know what's going on, let's be realistic. But it's kind of not the point. You want to like set these things, in my opinion, from like as early on as you possibly can. And I don't want my child growing up just seeing me sat there on my phone all day or watching TV all day. Not that that's what I do anyway, but I really do want to cut back on the amount of screen time that I have in the evenings more so. Next one is I want to become a little bit less lazy when it comes to cooking and food in general. And what I mean by this is sometimes in the evening I will just be like, oh, can't be bothered to cook, let's just order a takeaway. And myself and Hiran are in a position financially where we can afford that, so it's not like I'm saying that for like money reasons or anything like that, but it's more just like I don't want my kid to grow up thinking that they can just order a takeaway like every other night. Not that we do it every other night, but we do order probably one too many takeaways throughout the month. So I do think that we should cut back on that when we have the baby, more so when the baby gets a little bit older as well. Just because I want them to, I don't know, I want them to see us cooking, eating healthy meals, not just relying on Deliveroo, you know? Leading on from this point, the next thing that I really want to sort out is my eating in bed habit. I feel like I'm really exposing myself here, but I do love to eat in bed. And I do have an excuse for this. We do have a reason why we do this. It's because our downstairs living / kitchen area is all one, and we basically have these bifolding doors and they let in so much cold air. So essentially in the winter our living area is stone cold, but when the baby comes, I'm not even sure what our housing situation will look like by then, but I really want to just stop that habit and find out a way that we can just warm up that downstairs room better so that we can actually spend more time there and eat there and stuff, because eating in bed is a really bad habit. That should actually be our New Year's resolution as well, I think. I do still have a few more on my list, so let me know if you'd like to hear those in a part 2.